Welcome to Go Fund Yourself. Watch up-and-coming entrepreneurs step into the spotlight to pitch their businesses to you. This is interactive TV. Like what you see? Scan the on-screen QR code with your mobile device and invest in these businesses in real time.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Another round.
You decide whether to help these entrepreneurs' dreams come true
I got to get me some of that.
or tell them to go fund yourself.
I'm in. You had me at Latino.
I think there's a real opportunity there.
Meet the Titans. Ready to ask the questions you, the investors, want answered.
How do you make money?
Creator of Go Fund Yourself, Rory Kataya.
It makes sense to crowdfund something like this and get in now.
Jason Waller.
Can't tell you what to do, but this is a lottery ticket.
David Meltzer.
Things will go viral very quickly.
This isn't just entertainment.
Because there is a huge opportunity.
With the money that you raise, what will you do with it?
That's massive.
Ooh, I like that.
And now, it's time to go fund yourself. Adding their expertise to our panel of Titans are founder of the YVR Entrepreneurs Club, Brittany Michalchuk, and business expert and CEO of Sprinkles, Ashley Rogers. And coming to the stage now is co-founder and CEO of Vala, where culture, commerce, and blockchain collide.
Creators right now are abused and abused by platforms who don't care or are owned by a segmented group of people. And Vala's here to change it, disrupt it. Vala is going to become the de facto next social media application that most people use. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Radimus. I am the co-founder and CEO of Vala, the brand new social media app that pays you for your attention. I'm loving the colors. Like we're matching. This is match made in heaven right now.
Yeah, it is.
We're loving the fact that you got a baby picture of David and put it on there. We're excited about that.
Yeah, this is our mascot.
And if you're
Blip
gonna
here.
pay Jason for his attention, it better be per second.
Let's go. Done.
Per minute, per second, however you like it. A lot of users don't understand that their attention is as valuable as gold, as tradable as Bitcoin. Now we're here to change that. We've been working on this application for 1.5 years and finally released last week. 1.2 million views on our launch video. Unheard of for a tech product in the crypto space. So super excited about the traction that we received there.
Did you get downloads?
Absolutely.
How many?
10,000.
There you go.
So far since launch, averaging about 1,300 daily active users, which is very high for a new application. With Vala, you have a lot of interesting things as far as how you can approach it. So very similar short form feed you're used to. You get on TikTok or Reels or Shorts and you see a feed. When you see this feed, how many times have you seen something that is maybe investment advice or a cool meme or something that you know is going to take off? You can't tap and grab the upside to that momentum or that attention. Now you can. We believe that attention should be owned by the people and you should be transferring your value from one to another. Maybe you are a really good chef. Maybe you paint really well. Maybe you just are a really good investment analyst and you want to share these things. In order for me to pay you as the user, how would I do that? ACH? Too long. Banking systems? Too regulated. Digital currency was the only way. So when you interact with the application, you earn points, right? Same like any kind of loyalty system you're used to. And when you earn these points can then be transferred into a token. Okay, what do I do with a token? Anything you want. You can tip other creators. You can transfer that into Bitcoin or Ethereum, real value. And now it gets really exciting. Not only can you do all that, we have 2 big offerings coming, and that's Vala Shop and Vala Card. So we're the first social media website and application where not only do we pay you, we allow you to spend that value in real life. You can go and tap your phone. You can then go on Amazon and buy some fuzzy slippers. Like whatever you want to do. Creators are starving. Now we just break all those barriers and allow them to go straight to the user. Additionally, everything that you earn on Vala is considered a tip as you being a creator, specifically engineered so that individuals can enjoy up to $30,000 in tax-free earnings. And being in this crypto space has a lot of negative connotations for a lot of people. A lot of people say, this is a scam, or I haven't experienced this, or how do I not get my money taken? And this is what Vala is all about, right? Education on top of creators, on top of a seamless experience.
Attention is the new currency in the 21st century. So I think this has a lot of potential. My question is, what differentiates you? How are you gonna pull people from Instagram, from YouTube, from TikTok, where they can already monetize, to a platform that is potentially risky?
Yeah, I think that's a really great question. I think for us, it's culture and vibe and energy, which you can't manufacture. It's woven in the soul of Vala. It's woven in the blood, sweat, and tears that I've created and done what I've done throughout the years to create this platform, and seeing friends of mine who are creators and struggling and understanding and knowing that there's actually a solution. The problem is most of these social apps are predatory and greedy. I'd rather give you the value and allow people to thrive. And that's what's going to change everything.
Is it built on a blockchain?
For us, we see ourselves beyond one singular chain. We're going to be the distribution layer of creator economy, where the user doesn't really care about what chain they're on. They just want to be able to buy that meme coin. They just want to be able to transact.
What's your launch strategy? How are you going to get the word out about Vala, and how did you get these 10,000 downloads? Did you run ads towards your ad?
Yeah, so I've been in this space for a long time, and in the crypto industry for a very, very long time. Since 2012, I bought my first Bitcoin and just been building my own reputation in the space and really just hanging out, flying around the world, talking to a lot of different places and people. So that's allowed me to build a very, very strong network around the world. So when I started building Vala, naturally there was a lot of people who were very interested in helping us and building. So I decided to go after where I'm strongest to get the traction that I need, to get the treasury that I need, to move on to the next platform. I've already closed deals with a lot of mid-cap to high-cap influencers, anywhere from 500K to 3 million followers. All of them are ready to come on board. The biggest thing that really got them interested was the fact that I said, look, all you have to have is 10% of your users come over and you'll make more than 100%.
Smart.
Truly, at the end of the day, you're gonna have the 10% most loyal followers come over anyway, right? They want to support you and do these type of things. And our platform is also built to give rewards. So these creators can give digital collectibles or anything that shows engagement. Another thing we're talking about is actual engagement when it comes to dopamine hits, right? We're talking about like actual legitimate,
there we go.
What does it mean to use an app and feel good about using the app? I wanna talk about this one feature that I'm really, really proud of, because it doesn't exist on any other platform. It's called sparking a post. So we've all seen the YouTubers, right? Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. We know that, right? I decided to create a new verb, spark. Don't forget to spark my content. What does that mean? We're talking about a transfer of energy between two individuals that's more intentional than a like. Why? Because you earn on Vala. So when you spark somebody's content, you're transferring the scrolls and the time and your attention to say, I really like what you're doing. When your post gets sparked on Vala, you get boosted in the algorithm. So essentially the users kind of control what the other users see at the end of the day.
Can I ask you a question? So you've been buying Bitcoin since 2012, so you obviously don't need money, but are you raising money?
Yes, we're raising money. We are in our seed round right now. So raising 2.2 million at a 22 million valuation. Very conservative. We talk about even just regular crypto trading applications or even social media applications. Now for me, this is not necessarily all about the money. It's about getting to the users. It's about getting to you guys. It's about making sure you understand that there's an alternative option that cares about you, that you should go check out.
I will say this, I know how hard it is to build a brand, and you have really strong branding and you look the part, which is half the battle. The app looks very legit and very well branded.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I think that this is one of the best presentations that I've heard. I think that you did an amazing job presenting this business opportunity. In fact, I think you could probably sell snow in a snowstorm. I think you're thinking of this the right way. You're very forward thinking. What you're talking about building here, I think, is the future. And I think are going to just be extraordinarily, what are you looking at me like that for?
Damage?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yes, you're going to get rewarded with something you don't even know yet.
You ready?
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is not just an app for me to get rich. If that was the case, I could have built something else. This is an app to make you rich in your soul, in your body, in your spirit. If you want to join the Vala movement, if you want your swipes to matter, make sure you go and scan the QR code. Everything that's waiting for you is on the other side of capturing that bubble of opportunity.
I get excited when somebody tries to take on and to create another social media platform, right? I get excited because I'm sick of the same. You know, as an advertiser who tries to build his business on digital marketing, I'm sick of the same. I get excited to see something like this where, hey, I could be one of the first companies in there really crushing it. So that excites me.
I admire him for so many reasons. He really represents the spirit of entrepreneurism, right? He checks all those boxes. And I think what he's doing and what he's attempting to do is bold, it's brash, it's exciting, risk inherent, there's no question about it. But I think that whatever he's planning to do right now, and we know as having done this for 100 years, this is going to be different 6 months from now. His plan's going to be different 6 months from now, in a year from now. That's the nature of entrepreneurism and trying to execute something this bold. But wherever he ends up, I'm really confident that it's going to be successful.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah.
I think Vala is a great opportunity. I think apps should pay you to be engaged.
I think that I will enjoy. I would definitely be an investor.
I think Vala can be the great next social media because it pays its users.
That would be so good. Yeah.
Scan the QR code.
Scan that code.
Go fund yourself.
Joining today's panel are former NBA player and CEO of Von Dutch F&B Global, Joe Wallace, and brand strategist and CEO of Loop Agency, Elisa Jacobs. And here to introduce an app that helps people find and organize games is James Crook, founder of Blinc Games.
If you needed a ride, you go to Uber. If you want to go search something, you go to Google. Well, if you want to go organize a game, how would you do that? Blinc makes it easy for organizers to find a venue, to reach out to their community, to take payments, to organize brackets. Blinc wants to find those people and support them to organize events and bring players to the platform.
Hello, Titans.
Hello.
Greetings. Thank you all for this opportunity. My name is James, and I'm the founder of Blinc Games. Blinc is an app that helps people find and organize any kind of game. So sports, board games, video games. More importantly, we're helping to solve humanity's biggest problem, connection. In this world right now where we have all this connection, all the screens, all this technology, we are more depressed, have more mental illness, and seem to be more disconnected as a society than ever. We want to help solve that through games, through the primal urge to connect, to compete with one another, and to play. Blinc is an app that just helps people find and organize games. We want to organize tournaments. We want to organize your local pickup, a board game night, anything up and down the entire pyramid, from children's youth sports all the way to retirement homes, to professional leagues and arenas. That is our goal, is to be able to be the one platform. When you think about organizing a game, I'm going to Blinc it. If you want to find a game, let's Blinc it. Let's become that. Let's become the Uber, the Google, the Amazon, the multi-hundred-billion-dollar opportunity that no one has yet solved. That is what we do.
So like if I'm playing Fortnite and I want these guys, I mean, they're a little old.
Just a tad.
How do I organize that through your
So
app?
it would be simple. So you would go in, you would create a Fortnite game or tournament, whatever it is, whether they're going to charge them money, or is it going to be for free just to have the friends play. You send them an invite, they just join. It's that simple. Now that's all through the app. I'm not talking about like an API for the platforms yet.
James, this is a phenomenal idea, but it has the biggest challenge, which is community. You have so many games and so many diverse communities.
Totally.
And where are you going to start to build the community that then builds the community, et cetera?
Fill one tournament, build one block by block. And so that's our philosophy. So we have different communities. I don't think you guys have ever probably heard of Beer Die, but it's a college drinking game. It's kind of similar to beer pong.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it. There
I
you
have
go.
3 daughters, and yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
It's in my backyard. It's the big bouncing
Yes,
of
exactly. Yeah, you throw up the die. And it's actually a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. If I was in the college age, I would have had a lot more fun with that than beer pong. But needless to say, we got a partnership with Die is Life, who's the #1 premier tournament organizer for Die across the country. We're at over 80 colleges, got great reviews. So like that's the kind of community and kind of the partnership that we can start with those types of things. And then like another example would be like Super Smash Bros. It may be surprising to you on this one as well, but there are hundreds of thousands of people that pay every week to play in tournaments, from local small tournaments with 10, 15 people to huge events with 3,000 to 4,000. right? That kind of community is desperate for this kind of platform. And we've already built successful communities and inroads in those communities. So to answer your question, you have to find where the partnerships are, where are things that can kind of give a structure, a backbone, whether it's a venue, it's an organization like Dye's Life, stuff like that. But the real key to this thing and why it hasn't worked truly is the Master of Games philosophy for me, organizers. People around the world, there's always that one friend that organizes the dinner, that gets people together for the bachelor party, that organizes the tournament. Those are the key people that have not been spoken to and have not been supported. Because when an organizer is running a tournament, most of the players, 95% of people are just there to play games.
How do you identify them, James? How do you identify those people and target them?
It's a great question. A lot of these communities are online, and the people that are online promoting the tournaments and promoting the leagues and promoting the events, those are the people that you just have to reach out to. And quite frankly, it's a grassroots thing. It's challenging. It's harder to kind of reach those types of people if you're not willing to put in the work.
James, how do you make money?
So we charge 5% for every paid transaction. Tournaments, leagues, like my rec softball league, I play on Wednesdays. You want to talk about a fun community, you should see us on a Wednesday night getting crazy for slow pitch. Well, we pay $550 every season to play that. There's 12 teams in the league. There's hundreds of leagues that are doing that. So you can create that, you take that 5% from those models. Now you're starting to create some money, right? You're trying to create some revenue. Eventually we have subscription models for both players, like an MVP style, advertising, sponsorships. The real opportunity is if you guys go try to find data right now on how many people are playing particular sports, how much are they spending? There's general ideas, but there's no really great data. There still isn't. So if we're the one platform that has all the data, imagine the venue subscriptions we can get from saying, hey, I know exactly how many people are playing these 5 sports in your area. Maybe you should promote more to the volleyball side. Maybe you should do the basketball side. You can have all these different revenue opportunities, but I never wanted to be a company that was forced to either do really bad ads or just try to raise capital. So that's why the 5% is my start.
So are you launched and are you making money?
Yeah. We've had $61,000 over the platform. We got up to almost
over what period of time?
Basically over a 1.5 period or 2-year period when we got live. So I started the app. I got my first angel check in late 2019. We built out a version of the app. It started to work. It was really exciting. We went to the Super Bowl and I met one of my partners, Frosty Rucker, an NFL veteran there and played for 14 years. Incredible man. And then we went to the NBA All-Star Weekend, started to get these partners. And then COVID happened and it shut down everything. And so basically I had to scrap the entire platform at the time. But today's curse is tomorrow's blessing and just kind of kept persisting. Frosty introduced us to an incredible dev team. And so we started really getting this thing going in like 2023. So, you know, we're basically pre-revenue at this point. But we've proven the concept. I have hundreds of reviews from people across the country of the app working, of people loving it. And we know exactly with our dev team what features need to be built to really be able to create this virtuous cycle where people love the platform, they love the features that they need, and then we have these organizers organizing tournaments, and that's when we can start generating real revenue.
How much are you looking to raise?
1.5 million on a 10 million valuation.
Why 1.5?
Well, because that gives me about 18 months of clear runway on our projections. We have a net spend of $500,000. We have break-even point is at 14 months.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard ask when you have $62,000.
Oh, totally. I'm not asking for that money for that valuation for something like for what my actual progress is.
Okay.
I think it's a really great product concept, but when I think about like, I could do that right now in terms of, I just organize, I love game nights, and I also was a venture-backed CEO in gaming, so like I'm very in this world in terms of the community and culture side of it, right? But I could go do it on Partiful right now. None of that charges the organizer to set it up. So why would I go to you instead of, you know, any of the other vendors, competitors out there? Why you though?
When it comes to competitive events, bracket organization, taking payments, doing all those things, that actually hasn't been done to a high level. This is about competition. If you want to compete, if you want to have leaderboards, if you want to have the ability to take payments and run things to seed people, that's the thing that differentiates us. Right now, if you went on Partiful and tried to organize a tournament, you try to organize something between you guys, right? Well, how are you going to get the money? How's it going to be paid out? Who's the seeds? You're basically going to have to go use another platform.
All I care about of everything that's been said is we sell competition.
Yes.
Because even with Partiful, to that point, it's like you handle it on the back end. Like it's all the check marks, how much is it, use Zelle or PayPal or whatever. I am curious if you're using Stripe or other processing. Stripe. Right, so if you're using a credible vendor partner for payment processing, your first step is these big tournaments. You need to start there because that's where you're going to shoot fish in a barrel. So start with sports, the legend, and start with the tournaments, but you need to lean in on competition and payment because that is the only thing that makes it a completely different ball game.
If you marketed to restaurants and bars,
Yeah.
and you put something together like, hey, you know what, you guys want to make a rip on this? We can run tournaments at your bar. Because they're always looking to bring people in. I've got karaoke night, I've got bingo night, I've got trivia night. I mean, I would think that that would be where this platform could thrive. It's
a good idea, Jim.
Is somewhere
That's
in
a
different
great
bars
idea.
and restaurants and pigeonhole them into, hey, you're running the NFL this weekend. Why don't we do a
Madden
contest, Madden tournament,
Right.
or whatever it is there. You can bring board games there. They can do a trivia that ties into money with winnings, and they don't have to manage that. They can see the stats. I think there's a lot of opportunity there to build it out.
You need to start with big partnerships because even before I think you actually take money, because you will get to that valuation really easily, and there's so many already existing big communities, and you've proven it with the die game. Because if you can do it there, you can do it at restaurants, at golf courses. You just have to get really focused, like Elisa said, and go after the big ones, get them in. Even the 3-on-3 basketball leagues out there, or NABA, the National Adult Baseball Association, they're dying for these to get more players.
Wiffle ball, bowling, everything.
Yeah, exactly. So
everything.
I'm done there. You've nailed it all.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I honestly thought it went great. I think they had some great questions, some good insights. There's a lot of challenges in what I want to do. They're 100% right as far as like the big partnerships is where this needs to go to scale and scale quickly.
Appreciate that. Such a pleasure, guys.
What's next for my business is raising capital so that I can go execute on the go-to-market strategy. I can finalize these partnerships, build up the app a little bit, and then go and start, getting Blinc launched into a lot of cities across the country.
For me, it should be your event, your bracket, your tournament is powered by Blinc. And he starts powering by Blinc, then it becomes a community getting used to Blinc powered my 3-on-3 tournament, my drinking tournament, the bars, the golf courses. So I would coach him into understanding to get to his mission, he needs to power or empower events, tournaments, and brackets. And then you'll build your community off of that brand.
Listen, fundamentally, I get what he's saying. What he really wants to say is, if you go here to my app, anything you're trying to play is this is where you go, right? So getting that point across and getting people to use it, that's his hurdle.
I think Blinc app is pretty cool. If you're into games, any sport, any type of sport, this is very innovative. I would definitely download it.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'd definitely scan the QR code. Scan that QR code.
Scan that QR code.
Scan the QR code.
Don't forget to scan the QR code. Go fund yourself.